I'm Kenji.
I'm Corey, and we're the Boss Brothers.
Today we also have another special guest we're going to be interviewing, and this is the boss's spot. Today's guest is Ardoin. Welcome, and can we ask you a few questions?
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
All right. So one of my questions is, how are you feeling with the coronavirus?
I'm feeling pretty great actually. I haven't had any issues so far. I've heard of a couple of friends of mine passing away from corona, but the people who are closely associated with me, my kids, my family, we've fared pretty well. No one's gotten sick. No one's had any issues with it, and also even with my business, training the kids. I haven't had any issues with any kids contracting it, so everything's going pretty good.
All right. So my actually first question is, what do you do as an entrepreneur? Like, what is your business?
Okay. The name of my business is the Focus Group Fit. We're based in Spring, Texas, and Houston area, and I am a personal trainer, and I focus on uh, training kids. So I train them in speed, agility, quickness, and explosiveness, and it's actually more of a mentor program for me. I call it a youth mentor athletic training program, and I make sure that everyone knows that it's a mentor program first, because I feel like this generation definitely needs some guidance. I think this generation is fearless. I love their energy, and I just want to help guide them in the right direction and help them experience the success that they deserve after working hard for it.
hmm So my second question is, who or what inspired you to do what you do?
Um, my father was a very big influence for me. I I played football in high school. I played football in college at Texas Tech. I was blessed to have the opportunity to go to the NFL in 1999 with the New York Giants. And what really inspired me was I didn't actually make the 53 man roster, so that was my dream to make it to the NFL, and I made it, but I didn't stay. And so what inspires me is to help create an opportunity for young men the way I had that opportunity, and actually help guide them more mentally through the process of recruiting, and the process of possibly going to the NFL, and all that stuff that comes along with being a athlete that people recognize. So I want to give back. I feel like this is my purpose. I feel like I was placed on this earth to empower people, to empower young men. I believe until they can walk in their own power.
What part of this business is important to you?
Um, the most important thing is the young men. Uh, their self esteem grows, their self worth grows, their self value grows, and if your self worth and your self value grows, then you have a tendency to make better decisions throughout your life if you value yourself.
What does one of your work days look like?
What does one of my work days look like? So before all the kids started going back to school, my work day started at about 4 in the morning. So I get up at 4 in the morning every morning. So I get up at 4. I meditate in the morning, and I prepare myself mentally for my day, and I write in my composition book. I write down my plan is for the day, and I set my intentions for the day on what I plan to accomplish, and then I show up for my first appointment at about 8 o'clock, and I'll I'll work from about 8 o'clock to about 6 o'clock. So I have maybe about 3 or 4 training sessions with the kids, which my training sessions last about an hour per session. And I come home and then I start studying for my personal trainer certification, man, and sit and reflect on what I should have done better during the day, and then get ready for the next day.
Hmm. What part of this business do you like about?
The thing that I like the most about my business
Yes.
is impacting humanity in a positive manner. I actually get to uh, empower, and I'm not shy to say that I'm definitely targeting young African American boys, because I definitely see that our community needs it, and I know that that's my way of giving back by helping to guide them in the right direction and make better decisions throughout their lives.
Corey?
And now it's time for Boss on the Spot. So now it's time for Boss on the Spot. I'm going to ask you 4 questions for when you are our age. I'm 9 and Kindy is 11. Okay,
Okay.
so, what was your favorite school subject?
What was my favorite school subject? My favorite subject was actually history. Yeah, I really like history. History, you it, it came fairly easy to me, because really with history, all you have to do is dates and events, right? So you match up the date with the event, and that's it. You don't have to figure out a math problem. You don't have to try and figure out any grammar or anything, with the English class or something like that. History, all I had to do was figure out what event matched what date, and that was pretty easy. And then you actually learn something.
Okay, so what was your favorite childhood toy?
My favorite, oh man, Voltron. Y'all don't even remember Voltron, man. Y'all remember the 5 lions? You know what I'm saying? We had the red lion, the yellow lion, the black lion, the blue lion, and the red lion. Y'all remember that, huh?
I think
I know
Yeah.
I know Voltron, but I don't know the line.
I
Yeah.
think I used to like watch Voltron when I was younger, but I think I
Yeah.
watched like one episode or something,
Yeah.
or I don't know.
Yeah. So I had the whole set where you could connect the lions like Transformers.
Hmm.
Yeah. So Voltron was my favorite toy.
Okay, so what was your most favorite food and least favorite food?
My favorite food, seafood. So when I was a kid or now.
When you were a kid.
So when I was a kid, I remember, man, like corn and rice and fried chicken. My mom, my mom used to make fried chicken and cream style corn, and she would spread the cream style corn over some white rice, and like that was my favorite little meal,
Mm, okay,
man. Oh, with some cornbread too. I can't leave out the cornbread. The cornbread too.
and your least favorite food?
My least favorite food. When I was a kid, I I didn't like vegetables much when I was a kid. Yeah, I didn't like vegetables. I didn't. Ooh, okra. Okra is probably my least favorite food as a kid. I didn't like okra.
So okra, wait, how do you say it again?
Okra.
So okra is your least favorite food out of lettuce, cucumbers, and carrots and all that
And
stuff.
Yes,
broccoli.
And stuff.
yes. I'll eat all of that before I eat okra.
There's this thing called cob saw. Um, and our one day our dad made it for us, and
Uh huh.
Yeah,
yeah,
coleslaw.
yeah. And our dad made it for us.
Coleslaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really didn't like it.
Yeah. It tastes like
Yeah, but
ranch
see,
dressing.
It kind of tastes
yeah,
like.
but see, but I'll eat coleslaw. I'll eat some coleslaw before I eat okra though. Like unless it's fried. Like fried okra is a little different. If someone knows what they're doing, cooking it, I'll eat fried okra, but just okra any other kind of way, nah, no thank you.
Like the cold saw. It kind of tastes like ranch dressing. Like, it tastes
Yeah,
like ranch dressing with carrots and lettuce, with
yeah,
cabbage in it, but it's just like really like sweet.
yeah. It was too sweet for you.
Yeah, like I had to try to swallow it without chewing it or
And
even putting my
Yeah.
teeth on it.
and I knew how to swallow like at least like medium sized food
Or small sized food.
or like a
Yeah,
spoonful, and so I ate it fast.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You just trying to get it down.
Yeah.
I got you.
That obviously, since they have a lot of professional advice of how to swallow food without eating it.
The cold
Hey,
also I
look,
just opened my mouth really right.
look, hey, we in the kids' mind right now. You know, like this is what's priority right now.
Okay. So the last question is, what was your favorite movie or cartoon?
My favorite movie was The Clumps. You remember the Nutty Professor with Eddie Murphy in it? Yeah, have you ever seen that one? Where he was playing all those different people when he was like, "Oh Sherman, oh fabulous." Y'all haven't seen that movie, man?
No, but the movies that we have seen with Eddie how do you say?
Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy was it was one of those daycare movies I used to watch a
Daddy
lot.
Daycare. Yeah,
And
Daddy Daycare.
also 1,000 Words.
Okay, yeah, yeah, that was pretty good too. But there's a movie called um the Nutty Professor, the Clumps, and he played about maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 different people, man, sitting at a table, man. It's really really funny, y'all. You need to ask your mom to watch that one.
Well, that's the end of our questions.
All right, all right.
We also give out some shirts to our guests. So
Yes, yeah, yeah.
It's like it's this Be Kind shirt.
but this one's our size, so we have to.
We have bigger sizes for like,
Yeah.
and like these come in like black. I mean not black. They come in like pink, red,
gray.
and green, and I think blue.
Okay.
They come in all colors and all
Yeah.
youth and adult sizes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I definitely want one. Put it in the mail. I'll pay the shipping and handling. I'll pay for everything. I'll get it, send it to me. Yeah. So I can so I can take a picture of it and post it on my page, so I can get y'all some exposure.
It's just yeah.
So you get that on our show. It's the shirt that we give to our guests. Y'all want to tell them what Be Kind means?
Be kind means we don't want anyone bullying. Be aware. Don't be mean.
Okay, yeah, yeah, I'm with that, man, and that actually ties into a lot of the message that I give to my kids, because if you know who you are and you value yourself and you know your own self-worth, there's really no reason to pick on anybody else because you know who you are.
Yeah. How can people get in touch with you if they want to train?
Okay, so all my social media platforms. So we've got the focusedgroupfit.com. So that's THEFOCUSED. Because I know everybody thinks it's focus, so it's FOCUSED. Groupfit.com, and it's also the Focus Group Fit on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. So I'm on all social media platforms, and I'm also online at thefocusgroupfit.com.
All right, that's the end of the show. I'm Kenji. I'm Corey. We're the Boss Brothers. And this has been. See you next time.